This is Elizabeth Barbella, President and CEO of the Community Foundation Martin St. Lucie. The pollution entering our beloved Indian River Lagoon is a complicated and critical issue that threatens the human and economic health of Florida's Treasure Coast. In January 2021, two $25,000 matching grants from the Francis Langford Fund and the Environmental Action Fund at the Community Foundation Martin St. Lucie launched a year-long research project to map the sources of pollution in the Indian River Lagoon. The grants put scientists and technology in the field under the direction of Dr. Beth Falls, research scientist at ORCA, the Ocean Research and Conservation Association, the nation's first technology-based marine conservation association. Headquartered on the Treasure Coast of Florida, ORCA was founded in 2005 by renowned ocean researcher and MacArthur Genius Grant Fellow, Dr. Edie Witter, whose work has been featured on PBS, BBC, the Discovery Channel, and National Geographic. The need to find and track the sources of pollution is urgent. The Indian River Lagoon ecosystem, which spans 6 counties on Florida's East Coast, has declined so dramatically that it now threatens human and animal health and the bedrock of the area's economy, tourism, and real estate values. Alarming data shows increased hospitalizations during toxic algae blooms, while scientific reports point to significant increases in liver disease and possible linkages between algae blooms and neurological disorders such as Parkinson's and Alzheimer's. But a problem cannot be solved until it is fully understood, and the issues facing the Indian River Lagoon are complicated. The steady decline in biodiversity, the decreased quality of life, and the health threats that affect all of us along the Indian River Lagoon cannot be attributed to a single cause. With pollution, there is no single smoking gun, according to Dr. Falls. The goal of the research grants is to create comprehensive pollution maps, which will identify areas where the pollution is coming from and where it is accumulating in the South Fork of the St. Lucie River. The South Fork is central to the study because that is where the water that is released during discharges from Lake Okeechobee enter the St. Lucie River on its way to the Indian River Lagoon. Working in the field, ORCA scientists collect sediment and water from 80 sites in the study area. Back in the labs, they analyze the samples for toxicity and nutrient content. That data will be translated to maps, which will identify the hot spots and ultimately become a blueprint for strategies to stop pollution at all its sources. Armed with the data and the pollution maps, ORCA scientists will present the research to city, county, and state agencies and governments to seek action that will stop the pollution and restore the health of the Indian River Lagoon.